Hey guys, so I said I would take more pictures so that way when I talk about work stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So I did. I took three, count them, one, two, three, pictures. Um, but first, stupid comment of the day. I really should do this like a regular thing. So I got this before I left, and it was in regards to the Isabella comments and random stuff. Dude, you are so annoying and you're not cool, contrary to your attitude. Humble yourself. When have I ever said that I was cool? I just said, never said I was cool. Lol, thanks for watching. When have I ever acted like I was better than anyone? Or when have I ever acted that I was cool? Am I better than Isabella? By far. So it was on the Isabella comments. So tell us you support Isabella without telling us you support Isabella. But, I mean, humble myself? I'm constantly bashing on myself. So, I mean, idiot. Sorry. But, so, yeah, but as I was saying, I had to sneeze and a bunch of stuff. So this is Lab. As you can see, like I said, it was like when you feel it's like a silky, very smooth. And there's this kind, there's a black kind, and then there's this stuff as you can see next to it. It's actually more like a fabric. It's got little, fabricy hairs on it and all that. You can see the carpet right there. But this is the luchador. No, not Mexican wrestlers. So we basically just, as you can see, it's in rolls. And with these, normally I just pick them up and throw them in the baler. These ones over here, because they're so much bigger, these ones right here, you can see they're maybe about yay big, like that, so you can just toss them in. But the fabric ones are about this big, and they're rolled where you have to pull the fabric out until it unravels. It's really annoying. So that's luchador. So when I talk about luchador, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This is Lab. Different types of fabrics and textures. This stuff right here smells like penguin shit. And I know you're saying, John, how would you know what penguin shit smells like? Worked at SeaWorld. So you walk past the penguin enclosure and you could smell the penguin shit. So it smells like a mixture of penguin shit and like salt, because it smells like pretzels, like a very salty pretzel. But yeah, this is what Lab is. So when I talk about Lab, this is the stuff I'm talking about. It's a lot bigger. Like, this is folded over. They come in all different sizes. Some of them have to be folded over. Some pieces can be just be put right in. But yeah, when I'm talking about Lab, this is what I'm talking about. And then finally, this is my other work area. So you can see this is the baler itself right here. So everything goes up here, falls in here, and then it pushes it out this way. So you can see it's not that big of a baler. It looks big because it's got all this attached to it. It's got the lift right here, so they go right there. There's the button right there for the lift, and then I'll lift it all the way up. It flips it so that way all the boxes, whatever's in the boxes, will slide right out. Goes up here, falls down here, and then here's all the controls. It's kind of hard to see still, but all the controls are right there. You got your on and off, you got your manual and auto. You've got for the conveyor belt right there. But then they put this over here today. I don't know why. I guess because there was nowhere else to put it. So basically, goes up there, comes down. There's a little valve, like a meter right there, right next to it. Obviously, you got to keep your eye on the meter. Otherwise, once it gets to a certain point, the alarm thing goes off, and it's really annoying. Um, but it goes down, and you can only, I mean, I fill it up right here. You can do like more, but so the thing comes out and crushes and crushes and crushes and pushes it over, and yeah, that's the door's open right now because I was going to try pushing the bailout right now, but I didn't have enough tubes to work with. I only did 3 boxes of tubes today. So she was like, well, there's like 4 or 5 boxes. And I went over, there's like 3. But, so I got 3 of them in. You can still see some of the tubes right there. We got the boxes, you can see dividers right there. That's for the front of the bale and the back of the bale. You got tubes right there that you put in, like after you tie the bale off, you put wires through again, and then you put these, and then you put in tubes, because after that you can send in more tubes. But if you don't have anything in front of the dividers that are in there, the tubes are going to come in and just like knock that crap over, and they need to stay up because that's the front of the new bale, and that's what helps hold everything together. But you can see there's 4 openings over here. So you get 4 wires through each. And then when you're done tying it off, you put more through. Actually, you can even... Was this before or after? I can't even remember. You would be able to see the... oh, wait. Actually, I think you can see a wire. And actually, you can't see it, but I can see it. I know what I'm looking for. I think there's a wire right there. Because I didn't crush it. I just kind of left everything there. But the door is open. This is usually a door right there. It's a big wooden door. But like I said, I thought I was going to have more time, or not more time, more stuff to do. So I opened it thinking, okay, I can start pushing it out. But there wasn't really enough to bother with. So that's the universal box right there. And as you can tell, here's the bar for the lift that it press against. These are the ones that we're normally getting the tubes in. These fit perfectly. The very top hits goes right in. You get the chain. I'm supposed to be able to push them all the way to the back. So here's the lift right here, right there. So I'm supposed to push them all the way to where I can't push them anymore. But these, as you can see, they're so much taller, and there's no way I can get them on here. So that one did have tubes in it, but they're not there anymore. There's a bale of cardboard. I think that's one of the ones that I did. Maybe not, because it doesn't have a... Well, then again, the other day I forgot to put them on like one of them. But yeah, your dustpan and brooms and all that. That is the wire where not wire, but it's like it holds. So once we push the bale out, it has the 4 wires around it, and then once it comes out, we put these bands around it to give it even more protection. So we've got 4 bands going long ways, and then we have the 4 black bands going around. So normally I can get about 3 of them around the first time, and then once the bale is pretty much completely out, then I can put another band on. That, like I said, is for security and protection, so that way the tubes stay. Because then you got to remember, the forklift driver comes and pulls it out. You don't need things all over the place. So there's my little poker thingy, because once I lift up the tubes, some of them are stuck in the box, and so I've got to, especially from this side, I can't reach over there with my hands, so I've got my little poker thing to try to, scoop them over. But yeah, this is my second area. I mean, I call it both my areas because I'm doing both the front baler, the smaller baler, and this one. I still think this is a small baler, because like I said, if you take away all of this stuff, this is just the baler right here. This is just the baler. So it looks so much bigger than it actually is because it's got all this stuff. But you know, and the floors usually look like crap because it's all dusty and from the wood or the tube dust. You know, when you saw it. Today I didn't have to worry about cleaning up because I really didn't make a mess. It was only 3 boxes, so I didn't have to use that today. You got 3 stop buttons. We got a stop button right there. We got a stop button. This long thing right there, that's a stop button. And then right here, there's a stop button right there. This thing over here opens the store right there. But yeah, when I was saying the last time, when they come take this out, you need to make sure that the compactor is retracted, you know, back in its first former place. Because if it's, you know, you got to remember, if it's over here, you know, and it's pushing against all the tubes and everything, and they remove the bail, what's going to happen to all the tubes that it's pushing against? It's going to push them right out. So whenever they come to get it, you got to make sure that it's, you know, back in its former position. We got a lockout, tag out every time we open this thing right here because it's, you know, inside of the thing. And sometimes you got to reach inside of it, you know, for the boxes, put the tubes up, and sometimes the thing might get jammed. And then you got to sit there trying to pull the fucking tubes out to where they kind of collapse back in. And then you can try to push them in again. We've got an air blaster right there. You can see behind the, can't really see, but you can see the cord. The thing's really cool. You can stand over here and blast away, you know, dust and everything all the way over here. It's that fucking powerful. It's really fun to use. It's really fun. So there's the air blaster. So basically at the end of the day, you take the air blaster, you lift this up because there's always like dust from the tubes under. You blast it all out here. Right over here, there's usually wood dust over here. So you blast it out, it all comes onto the floor. And then you just sweep it up, sweep it up. You got the garbage can right there. Normally I have 2 boxes of these, but I don't know what happened. I think for some reason she brought over one of them the other day. I don't know why, but I go, well, I mean, right now I'm not really doing boxes, so, but normally when there's like, because normally this whole area is filled, this whole area is filled with these boxes. So imagine 20 something of them, you know, all the way, you know. So normally I go through a lot of these. It's not only do you put them in here, but when the bale comes out, you put 1, 2, 3, 4 on the ground and then 4 on the top to, you know, like I said, more protection. So I go through a lot of these. I mean, I had to put a whole nother stack over there. So yeah, it's a lot of cardboard to go through. Like I said, especially when you're doing 3, 4 bales. So, but yeah, that is my work area, my second work area. Like I said, this is the lab. Actually, can you see it? No, you can't really see it, but I reattached his fingers. I like drew on the thing and I reattached his fingers. You can't really see it though. I did it in pen, so you can kind of see some marks right there where the fingers would attach. I got bored. I'm like, let me reattach your hand there, guy. You can see it's all like different. It's like foamy and you got like a leathery type thing. We've got this. It smells like penguin shit. It's nasty. And then the lab. It comes in gray, it comes in black. You got 2 different styles. This one, like I said, this one is easier. And then you have the grayer one, it's more fabric-y. You got carpet right there. As you can see, there's cardboard over there. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's left to show you guys. I would give a tour of the factory, but I don't think that's allowed. That's why I didn't post these on Instagram, because honestly, I don't know the policy of posting video or pictures or anything from inside the factory. So that my first work area, that's all I'm going to do. But just want to show you guys. But yeah, that was everything that you need to know. So that way, when I talk about, you know, work and luchador and lab and all that, you guys aren't like, okay, but whatever you say. I had to get up for a second. My roommate knocked on my door. He's like, yeah, Sam's been, you know, scratching the door for like 45 minutes. Come on, Sam. I'm about to finish my video. Good boy. Hi. How was your day? What? How was your day? Did you sleep? You sleep a lot? Yeah. Hard being a cat, huh? It's so hard being a cat. Ooh. Why don't you go sit in the window? Window's open. I left it specifically open for you. What? Can I finish my video? Can I finish? Can I finish? I'm gonna turn around now. All right, so I got Sam. What? Everyone's like, oh, you're so cute. What? Sam, say hi to everyone. Look at that face. He's so handsome. Yeah. Mwah. Go on. Look, the window's open. Mwah. 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 What? I know I smell like work. He's like rubbing his face into my pants. And now he's making biscuits on them. I know, work smells very different. Anyways, you guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye!